everyone, long time no see. It's a strange old world we're living in now with COVID around, isn't it? Today I want to talk to you about some surgery I've got coming up. About April last year it was, that's 2019, I had a fall. Now that's nothing uncommon for me. I fall all the time. I mean, it's barely a week goes by when I don't fall. And in the past I've broken bones. I've had a broken wrist twice and broken elbow and cuts, bruises, blood, all sorts of things. So it's nothing uncommon. And anyway, I had this fall last year and I knew I had severely hurt myself this time. I had a very painful back and my legs were very painful as well. So I was pretty sure I'd done something. So I went to the doctor and he just sort of dismissed it and said it'll get better. And I went back again, said, you know, something is really wrong, and no, it'll get better. It wouldn't give me any pain relief because I do have pain relief for my other issues, but I needed something more. This was severe. My legs were killing me. I couldn't stand for very long. I couldn't walk hardly at all, and it was just ridiculous. Anyway, I think I ended up visiting the doctor 10 times between April and July, practically begging for a CT or something because I knew something was wrong. I'd started to get numb areas. My walking had decreased to a point of just I didn't walk. I could not stand and still can't do any of these things. I can stand for about 5 minutes, but after that it starts to get extremely painful. And now, most of the time, there's nothing that I can do that isn't painful. And anyway, came July, I won't say how I did it. I became what's called, a friend told me once, to become a bad patient if things didn't work with your doctor. And that doesn't mean that you become rude or abusive. It means that you become an advocate for yourself. You come up with decent arguments for why you should be having such and such done and what have you, which I did do. And he did send me for the CT. Now the CT came back with, I'll read this to you. Now I take my glasses off to read, I'm different to other people, and I use a magnifier. Okay, it says, conclusion, L4 5 broad-based disc bulge leads to severe central spinal canal narrowing, compressing the sac, and is markedly regressed. Considering the severity, neurosurgical recommended. So, he could finally see that something is wrong. And here is a picture of what it actually looked like back then. So, he didn't say sorry or anything like that I had been in pain all these months without him even having a look to see what was wrong. It's just, oh well, go and we'll give you a referral. So, and I finally got some pain relief, which was, it doesn't really get rid of the pain, but means that sometimes I can get a bit better sleep, or on the days when it's so severe that I just don't move, at least I can sit for a while without too, really bad pain. Anyway, and I think it's got worse over time because I've had falls since then, and the pain has, if anything, got worse, and the symptoms have got worse. My ability to move my legs has decreased. I sort of can shuffle along, but with equipment, I can't really safely walk without equipment because I will fall over. Anyway, he gave me a referral to a Melbourne hospital, and I waited another 2 months, and I hadn't heard from them, which is a bit unusual because normally they would contact you when they receive a referral. So I contacted them because I was getting desperate, and they hadn't even received it. It wasn't their fault. I had watched that referral being faxed off. I don't know what happened telecommunications-wise, but they didn't get it. So I went back to the doctor and I said, I want a referral to the Alfred Hospital in Melbourne. I'd had my previous spinal surgery there, and they're excellent. So I got a referral to the Alfred. Within 2 weeks, I heard back from them, and I went in to see the neurosurgeon. They did a consult and said, yes, you need to have surgery, and we'll get onto it. But then COVID hit. So all elective surgeries were cancelled. So I thought, that's the end of that, which it was. Basically, here it is now, July, and but I have heard from the Alfred, and I'll just got to have some blood tests done, and then a pre-operative appointment via Zoom. I don't actually have to go into the hospital. And hopefully, if the second wave doesn't hit, I will get this seen to sooner rather than later, which they don't know if I'll get full function back because it's been quite a while now and things have changed, but fingers crossed, all goes well. I'll keep you apprised of when and what happens, and hey, hopefully I'll be able to get this, at least this thing, out of the way pretty soon. That's all for the moment. Everybody stay safe, please social distance, and I'll talk to you all again soon.